In today's video, we're going to be talking about income streams, and specifically, I'm going to be sharing with you 8 income streams I've created outside of my regular job. And the reason I wanted to create this is because I wanted to inspire you. Yes, you. And so if you watch to the end of this video, I will be sharing how you can get started creating your first or next income stream outside of your job. And I just wanted to say that I'm not talking about these income streams in any specific order. Some of these income streams are huge, rivers. Some of them are tiny streams, but nonetheless, if you look at nature, both streams and rivers lead into the ocean. Okay. So the first income stream I want to talk about are investment accounts. Now, I'm ashamed to say that I did not learn about investment accounts well into my 30s. It was in my mid 30s that I finally learned that there was something called investment accounts and that you could open an investment account and put money in there and invest in the stock market. I did not know about it. So if you are much younger than me, then when I learned this, you are in a really, really good place. Because I also realized that if I had started investing even in college, I would be way better off than I am right now. So here's the deal. A lot of people sometimes think that in order to start investing in the stock market, they need a lot of money. And this is so untrue. This is not true. First of all, if you have a job that gives you a 401k, that's a form of investment account towards your retirement. But that's not the only investment account you can have. You can have and open your own investment accounts with your bank, with even your credit card companies would have some of those. But there are several institutions out there that will allow you to open investment accounts, and just a little bit of money in there every single month can buy a stock. And there are even apps now that allow you to buy parts of a stock. So maybe you can't afford, I think Apple stock is now over $125, and you want to buy part of an Apple stock because you don't have $125 to buy one stock. You can buy part of a stock. So investing in the stock market really has been such a great income source for me. Now, I don't take the money from my investment accounts and spend it. I do not. I just keep reinvesting it, and that's how the money is growing. And that's how you will learn that a lot of wealthy people have also made their money. So if you haven't started investing, I want you to start doing your research, so that you can start putting your money in investment accounts. Now, a really good book that I recommend for you to go check out is I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi. There are several books on investing out there. I think this is a good book to get started with, just thinking about how you get started with investing. The second income stream I want to talk about are Amazon book royalties. I think I'm always super excited to see my Amazon book royalties hit my bank account, because it makes me feel like I'm a real bona fide author, that there are people out there buying my books, and every month I'm getting paid royalties as a result of what I have written, as a result of my intellectual property. It makes me super excited. And so you can do the same. You can write books and then publish them on platforms like Amazon Kindle and earn money from those books. Now, I will say that there is I have a few videos that you can watch on getting started with self-publishing. I'm going to leave some in the links and some in the description below. I highly recommend that you watch. There is an art to marketing your books. I do put some money towards Amazon Kindle ads. I do some advertising. I also talk a lot about my books. I'm talking about them right now on here on this YouTube channel. I also talk about it on my podcast. I talk about it in my email list. So these are just a few ways in which I market the books, and I do make sales from my Amazon books every single month, for which I'm super grateful. Coaching is the third income stream I want to talk about. Coaching essentially is you have a skill, somebody wants to learn about that skill or acquire that skill, and you coach them on how to get there. So coaching really is you coming alongside somebody who wants to do something and you helping them get that result. So specifically, I'm a book coach. And this year this year more than any other year, I've made a lot more money from coaching. I've been able to coach several women on going from zero, right? When they came into my coaching program, from zero to actually finishing the first draft of their book. And that's what I promised in the coaching program that I currently have. I will say that having done this year, I realized, oh my goodness, how much work coaching can be. Coaching is a lot of work. It's not passive income, so it's a lot of work. And so if you are somebody that doesn't want to do that, I wouldn't recommend coaching as a way for you to make money. But if you're like me and you like teaching, you like talking to people, you like seeing people go through their journey, you like seeing the light bulb go off in people's eyes, coaching is such a great and rewarding career to go down. And you know, one of the great things about coaching also is that you can make a lot of money at once. And so for me, for my current book coaching program, it's between it's more than $1,000, right, for 6 weeks of coaching. And you know, it's always a grand time with my coachees or my mentees. And so coaching is another way I make money. Course income. So I do have a course on becoming a freelance writer called Write and Profit. And that course I really created based on my book, Winner Freelance Writing. Now the thing, and I usually encourage people to do this. Like if you have a book, if you have another asset that you've had that kind of is like in written format, turn that into a course. The reason being, when you write a book, you can't always explain everything in a book, right? But with a video course, right, and specifically video courses, you can record, you know, screen capture, you can record yourself speaking. So there is a lot of opportunity there for you to teach people more, for you to go even deeper than you went in the book, all right? And for me, that's one of the reasons why I created that course. And definitely for the people that have taken the course, I've gotten great feedback. But course income, again, it's so amazing to be able to make money from something you've created and have people say, thank you so much for creating this. It really helped me, you know, open my eyes to ABCD. So creating courses. And also with courses, if you're a coach like me, like I was saying earlier, coaching is time intensive because you sit down with people, you talk to people, you have to make time. So it's not passive, but courses can be passive. There's definitely some active part to it. It's not completely passive, but you could take your coaching and turn that into a course and sell it. And then this way you can essentially scale up your time, so it's scalable income. It's not like income where you're sitting there with somebody and talking to them. This is, you know, whereas maybe you would only have time to do one-on-one coaching with one person or group coaching with a group of 5 people, you could sell 20 courses a month, right? And you still make good money, but you didn't really spend time talking to anybody. Your courses were doing the work. You know what I mean? Okay, moving on. Speaking, for me this year, speaking has been a surprising income stream, but very, very welcome because again, your girl, I like to talk, okay? I love talking and I love teaching and I love it again when the light bulb goes off on people's eyes and when people come to me after a talk and say, thank you so much for sharing that. I did not know that I could do that. And specifically, I've been speaking on personal branding for PhD. So I have a separate business, The Bold Biomed, where I talk about PhD life, PhD careers, and all that good stuff because I got my PhD and I realized, you know, recently that I wish somebody had told me these things. So I just created a business out of it. And I'm just loving the opportunity to connect with people. But the funny thing that came out of doing that, I didn't even set out to make it a business per se. Like I started making videos. The interesting thing that came out from just when I started posting the first few videos is people started reaching out to me and saying, hey, can you come speak to my like cohort of grad students, you know? And by the time I realized, I had done 3 talks and gotten paid for all 3, which has never happened to me before. Prior to this, I mostly spoke for free and I used all of that to create my speaker page that you can find here. Yes, you can invite me to speak. If you know somebody that can invite me to speak, please tell them to invite me, okay? I can speak. But yeah, speaking and the you know, right now we're in that season, you know which season, the season of the virus. And in this season, one of the things that people are not doing is in-person conferences, but conferences are still going on, events are still going on, and they're going on virtually or they're hybrid events. And so there is a lot of demand for, not as much demand as it would be, if there was nothing, if there was no sickness going around, but definitely with virtual speaking, people are more willing to accommodate that because they don't have to pay for your plane ticket. And so how much they would pay for your plane ticket, they say can save that, but you're still going to get paid for speaking, and it's going to be good. And for me, it's been good. So yeah. Affiliate income is such a great income source. And if you are somebody that wants to start an audience-based business like this, like you want to be on YouTube or Instagram, or have a blog or have a podcast, then I will say that affiliate marketing is such a great way for you to start making money. You don't have to create a product, you don't have to give customer service. All you really need to do is talk about the product. I personally, when I do affiliate marketing, and when I've earned affiliate marketing, it hasn't been because I'm hyping something up that I'm not supposed to be hyping up. Usually it's because I've used that thing, I love it, and I'm recommending it. And so I can talk about it authentically. And really, I think that that's how affiliate marketing should be, that you use something, you love it, you talk about it, people pay, people click through a link and get that thing, and you get a commission for it. So affiliate marketing, it's a great way to make money if you have any kind of audience-based business and there is a product, there is a service that has an affiliate program. Join it, just join. Okay, take it from me, just join. You'll thank me later. Sponsorships are something that I don't usually seek out, but they have been an income stream for me. And usually the way sponsorship works, you have a company that has a product, they find you talk about a subject in that adjacent area or something, and they reach out to you and they sponsor some piece of your content, or they give you a free product or something like that. Personally, I don't do a lot of sponsorships these days just because they're super time consuming, and I have a lot to say about it. I don't want to make this video long, but it's a great way to make money for sure. And I see that these days a lot of influencers have gone into this, where sponsorships are a big chunk of their income, and definitely it can be a big chunk. And usually for influencers that sponsorships are a big chunk of their income, that's because they're actively pitching the brands. They're actively pitching. It's not something that I personally want to make a huge income stream, so I haven't focused on that, but definitely I've had companies reach out to me, sponsor some content, and I get paid. Google Adsense is another income stream for me, and I'm not monetized on this YouTube channel, but I do have blogs that have Google Adsense, and that's how come I make money. And usually, on YouTube, you have to reach certain thresholds to make money from Google Adsense. Well, when you have a blog and you put Google Adsense on there, you don't need to hit any kind of threshold. And that in itself is both good and bad because you can put Google AdSense on your website and it can make the user experience very unpleasant, and you will probably make pennies, right? But nonetheless, it's an income stream, and so I wanted to talk about it. Now, this income stream I'm currently phasing out because guess what? It's what landed me my current job, freelance writing, right? So I've been freelance writing since 2017, been a great income source for me. Most of you have found me and this channel because of freelance writing. And yes, I've made money from freelance writing this year. Something I'm phasing out because, again, I'm in a full-time writer role, and it was just too much work. I have opportunities to do freelance writing, don't get me wrong. I have opportunities, but your girl was gonna be too tired. So I decided not to indulge, but definitely freelance writing, my first love, has been a great income source, and I will never stop singing its praises. if you're still here, yes, give me a thumbs up, or give me I'm still here in the comments below. But yes, and so this is how these are the income streams I've created outside of my day job. Now you're probably thinking, so how do I get started, G? If you watched this video, I talked about picking up a service, starting a service. And so that could be writing, it could be photography, it could be social media, it could be a lot of things. But essentially you can pick a skill and start making money from that. So I've already kind of talked about that. But from this video, right, if there was an income stream I would recommend that you get started with, I would say get started with an investment account. Here is why. So regardless of the country, currency over time is bound to inflation, and that means that the value of the money goes down. For some countries it happens faster, for some countries it happens much slower. But the way you can protect your money from losing value over a period of time, okay, is to put it in the stock market, where your money is used by companies for trading and for business, and your money can grow as that company also grows. So I would say that this is an income stream that I don't want anybody watching me, listening to me, to sleep on. Okay, it's a great opportunity for you to get started, and you do not need a whole bunch of money. Trust me when I say you can get started with $100 when it comes to investing. Now, if you would like me to do a whole video on getting started with investing, let me know in the comments below, because I can definitely make that happen. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, why aren't you? It's a no-brainer. It's free. It's free. Hit that subscribe button.